flash on, that would have been an all.
Today, we've got 3 spooky videos to have a look at.
You've seen these?
I've seen it before. I have hand selected them. Renegade has not seen them.
I've not seen them. Unless I have. Could they be on TikTok?
Maybe.
I might have seen them on TikTok.
Let's find out.
Number 1.
Let's have a look at the first video.
I talk about Diet Coke. Figure out why some people have a major problem when I talk about burning Bibles, but in the same video, I talk about pouring Diet Coke and putting Mentos inside a vagina, and they seem to have no problems with that.
Did you see it?
Did I see what?
You missed it.
I was a bit thrown off by the Mentos Coke vagina.
Go back.
Figure out why some people have a major problem when I talk about burning Bibles, but in the same video, I talk about pouring Diet Coke and putting Mentos inside a vagina, and they seem to have no problems with it.
What am I looking for?
Alright, go back again.
I'm a bit blinded. The light's throwing me off. Can you point it out?
I will do. Okay.
Urine puddles
Look over here.
children.
In the background.
Bibles, but in the same video, I talk about pouring Diet Coke and putting Mentos.
Oh no! I didn't like that! No, that's freaky! No, I don't like that! Oh no, that was freaky!
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know if I was meant to be hearing him speak. It wasn't like super creepy until his hand moved and it disappeared. Like, it was creepy because it's like someone's peering around the corner, but then it was just gone.
Yeah. So the thing about this video is, this is not a video about capturing a ghost.
Yeah.
This is a guy just doing a video. I mean, this was uploaded 13 years ago, so this is like an old video. It's just a guy uploading a video of 50 things he wants to do before he dies. On the channel, The Wank One. In case anyone wants to see it. So apparently, this was quite popular on 4chan, on their paranormal page, where apparently people were quite obsessed with this for a little while. According to the thread I was reading where I found this. And see, a lot of people suggest, which might well be true, that it is just video artifacting. But it is strange how you don't really see these artifacting anywhere else in the video. But right at that moment, there's something that looks a hell of a lot like a face peeking around the corner. And then he moves his hand and it's gone.
Yeah.
It's a little bit strange.
That. Yeah, it was creepy.
Watch it one last time.
It's
You
the
can see,
wow!
You can see
it's the most watched clip when you look at it.
It's a bit everyone's
YouTube,
watched.
Yeah.
Why some people have a major problem when I talk about burning Bibles, but in the same video, I talk about pouring Diet Coke and putting Mentos inside a Coke.
There you go.
I don't like that at all.
Spooky.
It is spooky.
Let's find the next video. So, I'm going to introduce this video beforehand this time, because this one is a classic clip. When was this one uploaded? On YouTube at least.
Uploaded 15 years ago.
And I think it's even older than that, because I think it was a thing. Have you seen this one?
Yeah. Just by the title, I think.
This is a really old school clip that I'm sure some people will have seen already, but it is a pretty good one. So let's go into it.
We've seen how strange things can get at night. Well, things are about to get a whole lot stranger. This mysterious driver tricks cops into thinking he's about to pull over, then all hell breaks loose. The officers watching this tape get only a quick glimpse of the man behind the wheel. It's the last look they'll get. For a moment, it appears as if the driver and his car have disappeared into thin air. His moves are still baffling to the police as he swerves all over the road, driving like a man possessed. And just when he's really thrown the cops for a loop, he gets back on a straightaway, showing off a seemingly supernatural speed.
We're still approaching S16.
In just a moment, he's going to make a turn into the twilight. Watch. The fence at the end means no way out. Or does it? Even watching it again, cops are unable to make sense of it. All they see is an intact fence and nothing more than the vanishing taillights of what the Garden City PD has come to call the ghost car.
Where did he go?
Where did he go? That's
That fence is right there. This car's clearly through the other side of the fence. But again, like with this video, and this is the same with all these videos, like, they're clearly not someone trying to make a spooky video where the car
Yeah,
goes.
something else is happening.
It's just unrelated, but then something happens. And I think that gives them more credibility.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah. So, we talk about explanations given. The main one being, which again, could well be true, that the fence isn't fastened at the bottom.
Yeah, and
so the
it's
car's
like,
gone through it and the fence has gone over it, and by the time the police have come to it, it's come back down.
But it wasn't like wobbling or anything.
No, you would have thought you'd seen a bit of wobble, but
Yeah.
it is like a low quality video. I don't know.
Yeah, it's really low quality.
Because he's there pretty soon after the car's gone through. You'd have thought you'd have seen a little bit of something.
But it is quite far ahead the car.
Hmm.
So.
Especially with the speed that guy was going.
Yeah.
Are you getting a bit scared?
Oh my god, my eye. A ghost! We have to put in it.
Right, let's go on to the third video. Now, this video isn't so much a video, it's audio only. So it's Coast to Coast FM, and it's the host Art Bell, who people who are into this kind of stuff will probably be quite aware of. So this is some time ago on the radio show, and someone has rung in saying they've got an EVP.
Saturday,
2005.
April 2nd, 2005.
2005. Someone's recorded an EVP in some building, some old building, I can't remember off the top of my head, which obviously is an abandoned building, hence why they're in there investigating looking for ghosts, and they've recorded something and it sounds like someone drowning in a bathtub. Let's give it a listen.
All right, let's get on to the mental hospital. This is going to be disturbing. Tune out if this kind of thing disturbs you. It might. So this first one is going to require some special attention, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
This one is easily the oddest recording that we have ever recorded, even ever heard. It's just so different from anything we've played.
Why?
The length of it, for one, it's almost 2 minutes long.
Oh, my goodness.
And at the time this was recorded, nobody was in the room. And it sat there silent for about 7 minutes. And then all of a sudden, after about 7 minutes, you hear what can only be described as a child. And followed by the child, you hear an older man, and then the child again. And the child keeps going on and on.
This was recorded again in a completely empty room.
Yes.
And there's no chance that conversation going on outside that room by any of you or anybody else could have been what we're about to hear.
Oh, no, definitely. And hear nothing else after that. In fact, the next thing you'd hear is me coming in to pick up the lab. Barbara and I and the rest of the GIS had a big debate on whether this should even be included in the show, because I thought it was almost too disturbing to play.
All right. Anything else we should know before I play it?
About the only other thing you should know is you will hear water in this clip being thrashed around. And
really?
There was absolutely no water in this building. This building hasn't had water for over 20 years. It doesn't have water running to it, period.
All right, let's let everybody decide for themselves. Here it is.
God.
It kind of sounded like a dog to me.
See, again, we have to take him on the word that there is no one there. Obviously, we weren't there and we can't know for sure. But again, assuming that they're not lying about that, the voices maybe you could dismiss as wind, you know, howling through certain parts or something, I don't know. But that is definitely water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you hear that, and you know, and it's in an abandoned place, there's no one in there, there's no water even running to the place,
Yeah.
and then you hear water in there, that's weird. You get goosebumps listening to
It's
that.
a little freaky.
Yeah. See, he says he's definitely a child. I don't know, not necessarily, can't quite tell.
It does sound a bit like a
Could be a child, I don't know. But something was happening in that room.
Yeah.
Some weird stuff. That's 3 spooky videos that we've watched now. Hope you enjoyed. Let us know in the comments what you thought. Like and subscribe. And we'll be back with more spooky videos